Hi guys, so here Anwari here, co-founder of Sublime Trading, here with your daily update for the UK and US indices for Wednesday the 29th of April. Okay guys, hope you're well. If you're new to these daily updates, then I recommend starting with the recording that's pinned to the top of our Facebook page to get a good idea of what I go through in these daily updates. Okay, as always, this is our 3-screen setup, monthly in the top left, weekly in the top right, and our daily chart down here across the bottom. The first chart, as always, is the FTSE 100. Now, we are having a bullish end to the month of April. If we look at April's candlestick, we can see a real bullish top end to the candlestick. There's a wick to the bottom, but a good bullish top end to the candlestick, with price finding support here at the low of February 2016. If I just get my measurement tool, we can see a bullish move of over 11% so far this month. So it'll be interesting to see how the month ends. If I move across to the weekly time frame, price is still below the 200 moving average and the 50 simple moving average, but we can see this pullback continuing to the upside. Again, so far this month, if I just get this week rather, if I just get my measurement tool, we can see a move of around 4%, just over 4% so far this week. It is, of course, only Wednesday. We do have a couple more days, 2.5 days really, towards the end of the week. So we need a better idea of how this candlestick will end by the end of the week. But it is looking bullish so far. If we come down to the daily time frame, we know that price is below the 200 moving average. We know it's above the 20 simple moving average, but we can see this bullish move so far this week. So there's Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday was a strong day for the bulls, which took price above the high of April 14. So we've had a breakout to the upside out of this area of consolidation, and now we're seeing this bullish momentum continue through the 50 simple moving average. So what we want to see now is potentially a close above and that 6,000 round number. We can see currently price trading at 6,004. If we get a close above this area by the end of today, then that's a strong sign of strength back to the 200 simple moving average. So we really want to see how today ends to get an idea of what we could see through Thursday and Friday. Okay, moving into the US market, starting with the Dow Jones. On the monthly, of course, we know price is bullish, trading above the low of 2019. So it looks like we're going to get a close above this area by the end of the month. On the weekly time frame, price is above the 200 moving average. We can see the last 3 candlesticks trading above the 200 simple moving average. So again, if we get closed by the end of the week, then that's a sign of strength to the upside. Or this could be ultimately a head fake where price breaks above it and then moves back to the downside. For now, this is looking bullish, and we could be seeing strength back to the 50 simple moving average. If we come down to the daily time frame, price is below the 200 moving average but above the 50 and the 20 simple moving average, which are both areas of support. We had a bearish day yesterday. Price gapped up and then filled the gap. So price is still inside this area of consolidation. What we want to see now is whether we're going to see strength back to the 200 simple moving average, or whether price will either stay in consolidation or move back to the downside. So very unclear at the moment what price wants to do, but the fact that it's trading above the 20 and the 50 simple moving average is potentially a sign of seeing strength back to the 200 simple moving average. Okay, as always, similar sort of setup on the S&P 500. We can see a bullish April likely to end like this. It's trading above the low of 2019, so potentially we could see strength back to the high of 2019. On the weekly time frame, price is very much above the 200 simple moving average, but still below the 50 simple moving average. And on the daily time frame, price is below the 200 moving average, but above the 50 and the 20 simple moving average. So once again, price is below the 200 moving average, but above the 50 and the 20 simple moving averages. Again, we can see a bearish day yesterday, which has kept price within this area of consolidation. Again, we need to see whether price is going to move back to the 200 simple moving average, break above this, and then move to the all-time high, or whether price is going to remain in consolidation or even start seeing weakness to the downside. Again, very unclear what price wants to do, but the fact that we are seeing bullishness from this point here means that we could see price move further up to the 200 simple moving average. Moving across to the Nasdaq, starting with the monthly, we can see price is bullish. There is a bit of a wick to the top of April's candlestick, and that's because price is finding resistance at the high of 2019. It's in fact attempted to break through it, but the bears came in and pushed price back down. So it'll be interesting to see where price closes by the end of the month. On the weekly, price is above the 200 and above the 50 simple moving average. We've had a strong bull revival in recent weeks, but we can see so far this week it is a bearish week. And if we come down to the daily time frame, again a bearish day yesterday, which has kept price inside this area of consolidation. It's finding resistance just short of that 9,000 round number. But if we look at the bigger picture, this bull revival has taken price above all three moving averages, which are acting as support. So now we want to see whether price is going to continue towards that all-time high, or whether price may even stay in consolidation for a little bit longer, or whether this is a sign of weakness back to the downside. Overall, though, on the Nasdaq, this is looking very bullish. This could be just a temporary move for the bears, as it is finding resistance on the monthly time frame at the at the high of 2019. These key levels of support and resistance. We do anticipate seeing a battle between the bulls and the bears, but often it's the long-term trend that prevails, and then we see a continuation to the upside. So a waiting game now until we get a clear direction on what price wants to do. Moving across to the S&P 500 mini, just to get an idea of what pre-market action is suggesting. Very much a bullish month for very much a bullish month in April. Potentially going to see a strong end to the month. Still just short of that 3,000 round number. So it'll be interesting to see what happens through May. Ideally, we want to see a continuation towards the high of 2019 and the all-time high. On the weekly time frame, price above the 200 moving average, below the 50 simple moving average and the 3,000 round number. Bullish week, however, so far this week. And if we come down to the daily time frame, price is below the 200 moving average and the 3,000 round number, above the 50 and the 20 simple moving averages. We are seeing this bullishness come in. An indecision candle yesterday, but a bullish start to today. So it'll be interesting to see how today ends the day. Price action ends the day today. Remember, it's the end of day candlestick that gives us the most amount of information, because the institutions tend to come in towards the end of the trading day. So this could look very different. It could be a huge bullish bar by the end of today. It could be a bearish bar. For now, though, we are seeing a little bit of bullishness, so an indication of what could be in store for us for the day ahead. Okay, guys, that's me for today. Please like, comment and share. Let's get these videos out there. Let's get people understanding how to use these indices correctly to build solid investment portfolios. And I will see you on tomorrow's recording.